Today I'm going to be doing a drink dispenser cake specifically for liquor. So the first thing I'm going to do is get this cake crumb coated. I'm using 3-layer 8-inch round cake. The flavor is marble, strawberry, and vanilla swirl. I usually just use 2 layers for my cakes, but this cake, because I'm going to cut so much excess cake off, they're going to need 3 layers just to have a decent amount of cake for them and their guests. So now I'm just covering that in icing. So I got these tall, clear, bowl-like containers that I'm going to pour the liquor in. I just took the lid and set it on top of the cake so I could size out how much I need to cut off for it to fit on there. So right here, I have my container that I am going to poke a hole in and add this drink spigot on. I did not realize the video kind of cut that part out. But I'm literally just stabbing the hole in there. I just ordered something called a hole puncher. Not the average one you see for paper, but it just like shoots a hole directly through an item. So I think using that moving forward would be a lot easier for me. So I'm going to give that method a try as well. But once I do that, I'm going to attach the drink spigot on there and test that out with some water in it just to make sure it's safe and nothing is leaking out. I like to put it at the very bottom of the cup so that when the liquor starts running empty, it's able to come out enough, you know. So I'm going to be adding some buttercream icing in there before I add the drink dispenser thing in there. So this is the liquor that my customer provided for me to use. I do not use any alcohol on cakes or at all unless the customer brings it in. So right here, I just have some of that extra cake that I cut off the cake. I mashed up, mixed with some buttercream icing, and I'm just going to insert that. This is like a cake ball texture, but I'm just going to insert that into the empty spaces around the drink spigot just to give it some extra support for when I cover it in buttercream. It'll be better for the icing to go over this versus just going over that container in the front. Okay, I got a pretty nice amount on there. Now I'm just going to go over that with some black buttercream because that's the color that the cake will actually be. I wish I could have turned this on to show y'all the liquor coming out, but I'd rather not waste any of their liquor.